Hey guys, this is Jerry, welcome to the channel. Today I'll show you a complete tutorial video on the Tank series, the 300 and 500 for New Zealand and Australian market. In this video, I'll explain how to connect your smartphone to the Bluetooth device. I'll explain how to connect your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto onto the screen. You can find the timestamps down below if you want to skip forward if you wish to. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to subscribe and like to support this channel. Alright, in the first part, I'll show you how to connect it on Bluetooth. To go to the Bluetooth screen, you either click this to go directly in, or click the icon and go to settings. Under the settings, you can find the connection, or you can actually swipe up and click on hold Bluetooth if this is available. Anyway, under the Bluetooth screen, we can see the device name. We can switch on, switch off over here. You can change the device name whenever you like to. To search the Bluetooth device, you need to go to the screen and go to your phone. On this particular phone, we can go to Bluetooth. We'll make sure our Bluetooth is switched on, that's fine, and you can see other devices over here. You can either use your phone to connect to this device or use the screen to connect to the phone. Click this or click this on the phone. So I'll click this name on the phone. You can see that pops up. We're going to pair it on both devices. Once they're paired, we can click allow. Allow means your contacts and all that things will be on top of the screen. Once we connect it, you can see the current connection. My phone has been connected. If you want to delete any phones or disconnect any phones or reconnect any phones, you can do it here. If you want to disconnect, just click this to disconnect, or delete my phone in the history, you can do that as well. Once you have done that, if you wish to listen to any music, click the icon again. We can go to the music over here, and music will show Bluetooth music, whatever. So what we want to do, we want to go to the phone and play a music file wherever. Click this, and then bring up the volume, or up and down. Then again, change your volume on the vehicle up and down as well. You can control that at the same time. So that's pretty much it about the music playing. If you go back to the screen, we can also go to the phone direction. So under the phone, you can see all your call history, which is recent calls. If you do want to call them again, just press their name. If you wish to dial number directly, just dial number on the left. You can also see the contacts history. That means you can also see every single contacts. Under the contacts, you can slide in the bars on the left to search your contacts in between. So that's pretty much it about to make a phone call, things like that. You can also use the voice command to call someone if you have voice command enabled, basically. So you can say, "Hi GWM, call Michael Bartlett."
I found these contacts.
Just like that. That's pretty much it to call someone. You can find the search, whatever. So that's how to do the phone call and music on your Bluetooth device. Next part, I'll show you how to connect your Apple CarPlay to this particular screen. There are two ways. On the higher spec, ultra spec, most of the regions, you'll get wireless Apple CarPlay. In the first part, I'll show you the wired instead. Wired works for every single car. First, you'll need a cable like this, or genuine or good quality aftermarket cable. They have to be Apple certified. USB-A on one side, Lightning or USB-C on the other side, depends on your iPhone. Plug into your iPhone and plug into USB underneath the charging cover. Once it's plugged in, it will show up on the screen like this. The phone will also ask you, do you want the GWM to access to the vehicle when the phone is locked? So you can't allow it. It just means even if your phone is locked, it will still show the screen like this. You can also allow the GWM to check the CarPlay apps and blah blah. You can allow it. It just means all your CarPlay apps will be shown on the screen. This screen does have the wireless connection. Don't worry about that. Just use the USB first. So once it's connected, you'll see the screen on the top. If it doesn't show up, it might be your SIRI has not been enabled. So go down and under the settings, go to SIRI and search. Just make sure you allow the SIRI to connect. Once it's connected, it will show up on the screen just like this. You can swipe left and right, just like your home screen. You can go to different screens if you want to go anything. If you want to go out of the screen, just go GWM Tank. That's the home screen. And click here to go back in the Apple CarPlay screen. You can do navigation, you can do phone calls. You can also press and hold this button for your SIRI command. Just like that, you can talk to Siri, you can ask her what's the weather like, things like that. You can also use the voice command button on your steering and push and hold. just like that. That answers the Siri. If you do a short press on the steering, you won't be able to use these commands. Instead, it will pop up the inbuilt voice command instead. Navigation is pretty simple. You can use Google Map to search wherever you like, to search work address and all that things. You can do navigation. These are pretty simple, nothing special. You can do music, of course. You can do phone calls to directly call someone. When a message comes in, you can press the message name. It will read out the message for you if you want to do that. And while you're on Apple CarPlay, you can also display a small map in the center through your Apple CarPlay, not the built-in navigation. So on your dashboard, just click left and right, go to the mode switching screen, go to the guide mode. If you go to classic mode, it shows nothing. But then if you go to guide mode, you can actually see where you are when you drive the vehicle. So a small detail about the CarPlay if you are interested in that. Next part, I'll show you how to connect your Apple CarPlay wirelessly without a cable. This is only available on the Tank Ultra spec, which is 300 and 500 or something. Do check your local specification whether it's available for your vehicle or not. Anyway, go to the specification and connection. We can find the Bluetooth is switched on. We want to connect the vehicle to the Bluetooth first. So under the vehicle setting, under the phone setting, we can click GWM Tank, which is going to connect it to this device. Click pair on the screen. Click allow or don't allow, this is up to you. This is based on Bluetooth, so it's not really, doesn't really matter. On this device, you can click OK, so you can connect to Bluetooth or CarPlay wirelessly. And then on your phone, it will ask whether you want to use this CarPlay. Click Use CarPlay. Again, wait for some seconds. You can also allow the GWM to check your apps. Click Allow. So that's how it looks like. Just as the standard Apple CarPlay through the cable, you can swipe left and right to click your icons, to click your go into navigation, things like that. Search wherever you like. Click this home button. And whenever you want to go back home screen, click the tank. That's home screen. Click this icon again. That's your Apple CarPlay screen. While you're on Apple CarPlay, click and hold this button. You can enable Siri to talk to Siri, ask what's the weather like, call someone or guide you somewhere, make your calendar, whatever you like. So that's how it works on the Apple CarPlay screen. Just like the Apple CarPlay on the cable connection, you can push and hold to enable the Siri command on your voice control on the steering. And that's pretty much it for the Apple CarPlay screen. And while you're on Apple CarPlay, you can also display a small map in the center through your Apple CarPlay, not the built-in navigation. So on your dashboard, just click left and right, go to the mode switching screen, go to the guide mode. If you go to classic mode, it shows nothing. But then if you go to guide mode, you can actually see where you are when you drive the vehicle. So a small detail about the CarPlay if you are interested in that. Next, I'll show you how to connect your Android Auto to the screen. On all the Tank 300 and 500s, the Android Auto is a wired connection. Anyway, we want to grab a cable and the phone, of course. One end of the cable connect to your phone, the other end connect to the USB-A. So you want a high quality or genuine cable from the manufacturer, wherever. Next, plug it in, you will see your phone will start charging. We want to click unlock so we can unlock the device. Once it's unlocked, click continue on the screen. There we go, that's already started. But if your phone does need some update, that needs some authorization, you need to go through a few more steps. Along with that, underneath, if your phone does not show this particular screen or does not show the continue information or other things, swipe it down on the column and select USB accessory. Click the USB accessory, connect it, make sure you select transfer files and Android Auto under the use USB 4 so that it will bring up onto the screen. Now that's showing on the screen, we can leave the phone away. To go into the display, this side that should show your music player. On the right side, that shows your navigation for your maps and things like that. Of course, this one is Google Maps. Under the screen, we can click this bar over here. Tap this bar, you can see all the apps that support Apple CarPlay right now for map, messages, phone, and whatever. If you click the GWM Tank, we'll go out of the menu, go back to home screen. Or click this icon again, that'll go back to the Android Auto screen. Under the navigation, if you click this, it will be full screen. You can click search to search your home, work address, or type address, whatever you like. And then we'll click the bar over here. You can do phone calls to call someone while you're driving. Messaging, you can read out the message from someone or read to a message or read to type a message to someone else. While you're driving, you can also use this button or push and hold the button on your steering so to engage the voice command. and then click and hold again to disappear. So we can give a test. Guide me to King Street. Just like that, it will start navigation to King Street, wherever. You can do phone calls, you can do messages, you can do navigation, whatever you like. You can even use the game stacks to play a game while the vehicle is not moving. There are also quite some settings or customization you can play with this particular device. That's pretty much it about the phone connection through Android Auto. One more thing, on your Android Auto, you can actually display a map over here. So just click left and right on your steering, go to the mode function of the mode switching. Classic mode doesn't really show anything apart from the small top display, but if you go to the guide mode, it actually shows the full navigation over here. It's a small panel, but it does help. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you want more tank tutorial videos, click the link down below for the playlist. As always, if you want to support the channel, do not forget to subscribe and like. That would be really helpful. I will see you next video.